Hi everyone, Clifford here. I just want you to know this is gonna be a very advanced video because I'm gonna go over the 3 skills any 5.0 plus player should have in their bags. I'm gonna go over the mechanic. I'm gonna tell you when to use it and how to use it. I hope you're ready. Let's go right into it. The first skill I'm gonna go over it's speed up. Okay, if you don't know how to do a speed up, let me show you. All right. So this is a speed up. I was thinking with Mark and out of nowhere, I just hit a ball. And as you can see, he tried to get it, obviously show me the chicken wing and the ball hit the net. Okay, this is a speed up. So now there's 3 steps to do like a successful speed up. Let's go over the number 1. The first thing I'm gonna go over it when I'm doing a speed up is my grip and the face of my paddle. Okay, what do I mean by that? Usually when you're driving the ball, you need like a tight grip, especially when you're resetting or when you're dinking or you're dropping, you try to have like a loose grip. What I do, put my hand on the face of my paddle. When I get to the handle, I hold it like I'm shaking someone's hands. Okay, so now when I have that grip, I hold my paddle not tight. Let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, I hold my paddle 3 to 4. The next one is the face of my paddle. So as I always mention, you always try to get under the ball. So there's something I've learned. I get under the ball to lift it, and at the same time, when I follow through, this is where I put the spin. So even you see when I speed up the ball is going high, but because of the spin of the ball, it's gonna drop if you let it go. Okay, so now if I have to show you, so you see, I'm dinking normally. Usually this is what I do. When I'm dinking, I get under the ball. You see, this is the ball, face of the paddle. Okay, I speed up, but I lift the ball first and I follow through. When I follow through, you see, I put the spin on the ball. Let's do it again. You see, so as you can see, not only the ball is not gonna hit the net, but at the same time, I put spin on it that's gonna allow the ball to drop. The second step, it's even more important, okay? I call it, you have to make contact out of front and no backswing. What do I mean by that? When you're doing a speed up, remember, you try to aim certain area in your opponent body. Okay, so for that, let's say in case that you miss that area and your opponent let the ball go, you have to make sure that that ball still stay in. But if you hit that ball over than 50%, by any chance, if your opponent let that ball go, that ball is gonna go out. So usually you generate power when you taking big backswing. If I'm ready to hit a toss spin, this is the ball. So I'm gonna make contact here. You see how much time, how much space I have with my backswing to hit the ball. It's pretty big, right? Why is that? Because I want to hit the ball hard. But when you speed it up, you don't need to hit the ball that hard. So which means you don't need a big backswing. Most of the time, okay, you're gonna make contact out front. So imagine this is the ball. If you let the ball get too close to you, it's gonna be very hard for you to control that ball. As you can see, your backswing is very limited. That's gonna force you to take a big backswing, which gonna alert your opponent that you're ready to attack. That's gonna put them under guard. Okay, so this is something you don't want. So for you to avoid that, you're gonna have to make contact out of front. As soon as the ball gets to that distance, so your paddle is out of front of your body, so now you can just speed up the ball. So very important, okay? You hit the ball out of front. When you speed up, you don't take any big backswing. The third and last step, it's your target. So let's say Mark is a righty. If I'm trying to speed up the ball at Mark, I'm not gonna just speed up the ball in his chest. First of all, I know Mark got very fast and I know that ball is gonna come very fast at me. So what I have to do, I have to try to make Mark uncomfortable. So there's 2 spots you can target Mark. It doesn't matter how good he is, how fast he is, that's gonna give him a little bit of trouble, okay? So you're gonna go, since he's a righty, you're gonna go for his right shoulder and you're gonna go for his right hips. So when I'm speed up the ball, this is my 2 target, okay? This is where I want to go. So now when you hit a medium ball, this is why between 40 to 30%. This is the sweet spot actually when you speeded up the ball. Okay, if you want to speed up the ball to someone, this is how you're supposed to do it. Okay, so you're not hitting the ball too slow and you're not hitting that ball too fast. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is a very hard shot to master. It requires a lot of practice, but now you know the step. Okay, the first one is the position of your paddle is your grip. The second one, hit the ball out of front and no backswing. The third one is the pace and your target, right shoulder, hips, or elbow. Okay, if you put those 3 steps in practice, no one gonna realize when you want to speed up the ball and you're gonna have 3 points all the time. Now, another shot I want to go over it is resetting. Resetting, in my opinion, is one of the best skills you can have in pickleball and is not easy to master. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 steps. Okay, that's gonna make it easier for you to learn. So it doesn't matter your background. Like me, I come from table tennis. So most of the time when I'm resetting, I reset with one hand. So if you come from tennis, you might feel more comfortable to reset with 2 hands. You can reset with 2 hands. When you decide, after you decide if you're gonna reset with 1 hand and 2 hands, it's almost the same technique, all right? The first thing is the position of your body. So if you watch me, I'm gonna slightly bend my knees, okay? If you watch me on the side, you see, I stick my butt out a little bit and I'm forward. Very important. Again, I'm gonna try to take every single ball out of front of me. What do I mean by that? Same thing again. Ball is out of front. When I'm resetting, I'm gonna reset out of front. At the same time, I'm gonna stay low, okay, when I make contact with the ball. And after I make contact with the ball, I come up very slowly with the ball. Because the movement of my body gonna dictate how smooth, how low, short my ball is gonna go over the net. So while I'm slightly bent like this, if I come up fast like this, I'm gonna jerk the ball gonna go high. And what's gonna happen to me? They're gonna smash it at me. So what I have to do, I have to go very smooth. I have to be very smooth, come up with the ball when I'm resetting because I don't want to disturb the ball, okay? My body has to be very compact, okay? I have to try to put less movement in my body. I have to be very still, okay? It's the same thing. If you're doing with 1 hand and if you're doing with 2 hands. Now, the second one is your grip pressure. Grip pressure is very important. When I'm resetting, personally, my grip is very, very loose. I'm talking about a 1 or 2. Nowadays, with those paddles we have, when they drive or smash the ball at you, they hit it very hard. I just want you to understand that when you're resetting, all you're trying to do, you're trying to slow down the pace, okay? So now, when you return the ball to them, they don't have no choice. They cannot smack it again. They have to wait for the ball to bounce before they can do something with it. So now, if your grip is not super loose, that's gonna be an issue because you're gonna pop up the ball, okay? So this is why very important for me, when I'm resetting with 1 hand, with 2 hands, my grip is very, very loose. My grip is 1 and 2. Okay, so as you can see, I'm very low, okay? It doesn't matter how hard Mark is hitting the ball, I'm slowing down. He has no choice. He has to let the ball bounce. And when the ball goes to my backhand, I reset with my backhand. Forehand, I reset with my forehand. There are 2 types of resetting. There's one when I take the ball out of the air, and there's another one when I let the ball bounce. Like this, and I just lift it, and I take it out of the air. The last shot I want to talk about is the 3rd shot drop. Okay, especially if you want to compete, if you want to play tournament, you're gonna see how important that shot is. I know everyone is telling you right now, oh, the 3rd shot drop is dead, but nevertheless, it is a shot you have to learn. And personally, when I play tournament, it's a very, very good tools to have. If you can control it, okay, if you can drop that ball every time, especially when you are under pressure, okay, that's gonna create pressure to your opponent. It's gonna give you time to get to the net, because remember, okay, when you serve, they return the ball to you, that put you in a defensive position. So now your goal, especially when you're playing good player, you have to try to get to the net to make the game even. Okay? Now, if you blast the ball at them and they're really good at blocking, there's no way you're gonna make it to the net. They're not gonna let it happen. But if you understand how to do a good third shot drop, okay, you hit your ball slow and short, they have no choice. They have to let it bounce or attack it again, but that gives you time to move forward a little bit, okay? And by moving forward, now the next ball that is coming at you, you can reset, and when you get to the net, wait for it, then after that you can speed up the ball, and this is how you can win a point. As you can see, if you want to become that 4.450 player, definitely you need those 3 shots in your arsenal. I really hope you like the video, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Do you ever wonder why pickleball paddles are so expensive? Introducing the R.E.D by Robust Pickleball. The R.E.D paddle brings you cutting-edge Gen 3 technology, foam-injected SPS core, and a T700 carbon fiber face, all at an unbeatable price. This high-performance paddle offers top-tier power, precision spin, and incredible touch for just $145. Go to robustpickleball.com, use code PIRATES to get 10% off your purchase. Play robust.